with almost all the necessary ingredients ready. All that remained was the chemical synthesis. First, they heated sulfuric acid and added a small amount of salt. The resulting gas was distilled to produce hydrochloric acid, a highly corrosive acid capable of causing severe eye damage if mishandled. Next, Senku used a mineral he had collected near the lake and boiled it with the hydrochloric acid. This process yielded chlorosulfuric acid, a substance 10 times more potent than sulfuric acid. If chlorosulfuric acid came into contact with skin, it would melt the skin down, akin to a zombie in a B-grade horror movie. By separating salt water through electrolysis, Senku managed to obtain sodium hydroxide, better known as NaOH or lye, to help lower Kohaku's fever. Senku took chrome to collect a very natural, harmless substance, ammonia, lye and urine? What kind of weird medicine were they planning to give a sick person? But anyway, they still had to finish making the drug first. Now they only needed acetic anhydride, sodium bicarbonate, and aniline. However, the most important ingredient was alcohol, and they barely had any left. Nowhere near enough to make the medicine. Kiseki then reminded them that whoever wins tomorrow's tournament can have as much alcohol as they want. 2 birds with 1 stone. The group set their minds on winning at all costs. To secure the final victory, Senku decided to participate as well. Their strategy was simple. Everyone would pave the way for Kinro. But Kinro insisted on winning fairly. Still, Ruri needed the medicine, and if Magma became the village chief, everything would fall apart, so he reluctantly agreed. The day of the village martial arts festival arrived. After 6 months of staying outside, Senku was finally allowed into the village. Strangely, the moment Ruri heard Senku's name, she immediately guessed his last name. They were about to talk more when she suddenly coughed violently, and the villagers rushed her back to her hut. The tournament began with the drawing of lots. Even though the team had carefully planned the bracket so Kinro could win, life clearly had other plans. The opening match turned out to be Magma versus Kinro. Just like that, their entire strategy fell apart, and they had to rethink everything from scratch. Given the urgent situation, Senku suggested everyone take a bit of natural doping by combining honey tea leaves and a chorus calamus. They whipped up a primitive energy drink, but before anyone could use it, Ginro had already gulped down all the calamus, leaving nothing for the rest. Seeing this, Suika volunteered to gather more at the riverbank, only to be ambushed by Mantle, Magma's henchman. He returned to report that Suika fell into the river while gathering leaves. Just hearing it was enough to know he was lying through his teeth. Senku and Chrome saw through it immediately. But Kohaku wanted to make sure Suika was really safe, so she ran to the river to check. If she returned late and was disqualified, so be it. Meanwhile, the match between Magma and Kinro began. Magma quickly realized Kinro's eyesight was terrible, so he kept his distance, gaining the advantage and making it difficult for Kinro to land any attacks.